Alright, so we're playing Castlevania now. I've played this before. In fact, we've played this before on not this show. So one interesting thing about this game is that it has the refresh rate at a bad value. This happens occasionally with these games. Oh, I got a, time stopwatch. Didn't mean to actually set that off. So you might miss some things because just the frame that it decides to show something is on a frame that we don't record, then it's gone. I think I remember that from the last time we played this. I didn't throw that. So, tell me the story of Castlevania.
Step into the shadows of the deadliest dwelling on Earth. You've arrived in Castlevania, and you're here on business. To destroy forever the curse of the evil Count. Unfortunately, everybody's home this evening. Bats, ghosts, every kind of creature you can imagine. You'll find them all over the place if they don't find you first. Because you've got to get through 6 monstrous floors before you even meet up with the master of the house. Your magic whip will help, and you'll probably find a weapon or two along the way. But once you make it to the tower, you can count on a duel to the death. The Count has waited 100 years for a rematch. He's ready. Are you?
No, because I just dived into the water and died. Ow. And that means that I've lost my upgraded whip. There we go. There's a whip upgrade. And there's another. I don't remember the difference between Tier 2 and Tier 3. I know Tier 2 gives me a ball on the end of this chain.
So yeah, the second power-up doesn't actually give you any additional power, but it increases your reach.
Gotcha. Which is valuable.
Yeah.
Very valuable. I think this is the first boss. No. So again, this is one of the games we had already played. Crap. No, don't hit me. There we go. We win!
Yay! We won Castlevania!
We beat it! Alright, so that was Castlevania. Moving right along. A game that is very different if I remember correctly. Simon's Quest! Why don't you tell us the story of Simon's Quest?
You're Simon Belmont, bravest of the brave, boldest of the bold, a Gothic warrior respected by kings. You've earned your praise, not by crushing Viking invaders or Turkish hordes, but by destroying the evil Count Dracula in a duel to the death at Castlevania. But your victory proved painful, as the wounds inflicted during the duel slowly gnawed at your soul. One day, though, a beautiful maiden appeared. With a soft voice, she warned that you were possessed by the Count's curse. She said that your only hope of destroying the curse and healing your scars was to find the 5 body parts of Count Dracula and burn them in his castle, ending forever the reign of the Prince of Darkness. Suddenly, like most beautiful visions, she began to fade. As you reached to touch her, she spoke her final words. Fear not, brave Simon, for if you have the courage to risk your life, you will find the strength to win again. So yeah, played the same game a second time for reasons.
Well, very different game, actually. Because this one has an open world element to it. It sucks and is no fun at all, but it's different. It follows the Gaiden practice of, we're gonna make the second game, and it's gonna be very different. And then it does this what a horrible night to have a curse thing, and the enemies get more frequent and harder to kill. But their drops become better. Well, and then we died. And that's that.
Okay, yep, I've definitely read this manual before. I remember the puns.
So, the very one good positive about this game, and really the series as a whole, is the music is a bunch of bangers. Not particularly this one night theme, but the day theme is there's some hot tunes.
So let me tell you about Count Dracula's missing pieces.
Oh yeah.
The nail. The nail is the symbol of evil power. The eyeball. When it comes to the most frightening piece, the eyes have it. The rib bone will make the ordinary hero feel like a spineless coward.
I hate the eyes have it.
The ring, which is definitely a part of his body. It's been in the Count's family for hundreds of years. Then again, the Count's also been in his family for hundreds of years.
It's fair. It's fair.
And the heart of Dracula. Watch out. The heart attacks.
Yeah. Ugh. So yeah, it's a good game. These are both incredibly difficult games. But they're mostly challenging. I know the previous game has some bullshit in it. But this game is mostly good. And the other game, again, just mostly they're challenging. Alright, so moving on to a game I am not familiar with. Castlevania 3. Dracula's Curse. I don't know why the last game wasn't Dracula's Curse.
Because this is actually a prequel.
Oh, yeah, you're right. During the 15th century Europe, there lived a person named Dracula. He practiced sorcery in order to create a bad world filled with evil. He began taking over the continent of Europe, changing countries from good to bad. The good people of Europe tried to fight off Dracula, but no one was able to survive. Finally, the Belmont family was summoned to battle Dracula's vile forces. The Belmont family has a long history of fighting evil, with their whip of chains and a mace on the end. The townspeople became afraid of the Belmont's superhuman power and asked them to leave the country. Fortunately, the people found a mighty Belmont called Trevor. This is basically the Netflix show.
Yeah.
The curse of Dracula has begun. The fate of Europe lies with Trevor. Alright, is this just a blank one, or are you going to throw up a, start game? Yeah, we're gonna... Opening! Ooh! I already like it.
Good music?
Mostly just the fact that, like, it has a name entering point already. This is clearly more advanced.
Hmm.
But it feels more like the first game.
It definitely looks more like the first game. Let's see here.
Do you have anything to add to the story from the manual?
This Konami game pack is a precision-crafted device with complex
I'm
electronics.
gonna stop asking you. Just anything.
Okay. It's basically everything you read already.
Okay.
Just longer. And for some reason it shows Dracula's teeth taken out like a pair of dentures.
Okay. The music honestly kind of sounds like a bit of a remix of one of the prior games. Honestly, if the graphics weren't so shockingly NES bad, I would say that this is a more modern remake. But they are shockingly bad. In the way that only true NES games can be. Isn't there a way to, like, high jump? I feel like there was in the first game.
Yes, but you have to be Grant.
Gotcha. And I am not Grant. So the game's pretty good. If you want the story of this game, I'd suggest you go watch the TV show, the Netflix show, because honestly, it's a really good Netflix show.
It really is.
It's one of their best. I know all of Netflix's stuff is not amazing, but that's one of them.
Press select.
Sorry, gotta kill this flea man first. So either I don't have select properly. No? Select is properly done. It's not doing anything.
Okay, so I guess you don't have any partner spirits, yep.
Alright. That's right, I can destroy projectiles. Alright, we're gonna die to this boss. And, meanwhile, we're not gonna get to the boss. What would you rate the Castlevania series? The NES Castlevania series. Gosh. Just rating all of them as...
I would say 9 out of 10 power-ups accidentally picked up.
Oh gosh. Accidentally picking up power-ups is the worst.
Yeah, so the game does have its aggravations, but it is good.
Yeah. I think I just gotta... Oh, no. I thought it was like an Indiana Jones hat or something. There we go. That was easy. Ta-da! I'd say 5 out of 5 pieces of Dracula. What?
You can't capture their base?
Apparently you can't capture their base. I have capped out on monies.